Hey there, truth seekers. Today we're diving into the satisfying conclusion of the Illuminaughtii saga, a tale that has captivated minds and sparked endless speculation. Illuminaughtii, a prominent figure in the digital realm, known for delving into controversies and shedding light on hidden truths. But as we'll soon discover, every saga has its end. Speculations and debates reached a crescendo, leading to a series of events that would ultimately result in the satisfying downfall of Illuminaughtii. Revelations emerged and setbacks piled up as the once influential figure found themselves entangled in a web of controversy. The narrative was taking an unexpected turn. The satisfaction for many came not from the fall itself, but from the exposure of truths and the unmasking of the controversies surrounding Illuminaughtii. In the world of digital journeys, every story has its climax. This is the tale of the satisfying downfall of Illuminaughtii. We have been keeping eye onto some dark events of Illuminautties for you all, and now we are ready to expose them. Today, we will live the saga, and believe me, it's going to be jaw-dropping. We're detonating the content bomb on Illuminaughtii, a once-respected YouTuber who dug herself a hole so deep she can't climb out. To comprehend Blair's recent spiral, we need to delve into her latest target for legal warfare, her ex-boyfriend, Oz Media. On September 16, 2023, Oz dropped a bombshell video amid cease and desist threats, shedding light on Blair's relentless efforts to ruin his life. Oz details financial manipulation, coercion, and the toll it took on his life. But before we dive deeper, let's acknowledge the monstrous effort he put into his exposé, highlighting Blair's true nature. Oz discloses how Blair wreaked havoc on his finances, reputation, and personal life. The tale unfolds, exposing a calculated effort to control Oz, leaving him drowning in debt and despair. When Oz and Blair started dating, Blair made him make bad money choices. Oz was young and Blair took advantage of that. She made him think he could handle all the money stuff, even though he didn't know much. Blair had bad credit, so she made Oz put everything in his name, like a car and a house. But it wasn't really for him, it was for her. Blair didn't just hurt Oz's credit score, she wanted to control everything in his life. She talked bad about Oz to everyone, making him feel lucky for the little help she gave. Oz was in a lot of debt, almost $180,000, so he had to work for Blair to try to pay it back. But even that wasn't enough. Oz was scared to tell anyone what was happening because he didn't want more people to look down on him. Blair controlled his whole world, his home, his friends, even his money. He moved to Colorado because Blair wanted him to, and he only had friends approved by her. It's not just financial manipulation. Blair allegedly plotted to control every aspect of Oz's life. The web of deceit and control became so tight that Oz had to seek financial help from the very person causing his turmoil. In December 2022, Blair made Oz sign a paper that wasn't good for him. Oz was young and Blair knew he couldn't afford a lawyer. She made him pay back a lot of money each month, almost as much as he made working for her. Everything he earned went back to Blair. For 3 years, Blair ruined Oz's credit, kept him away from friends, and made him sign away any chance of escaping her control. But there's a bit of good news. Before Oz shared this story, he asked for help on GoFundMe. People gave him a lot of money, showing they want to help. Blair might be scared because Oz is going to share more about what she did. Blair, on the other hand, says she's the victim. Blair insists Oz owes her nearly $200,000 and accuses him of masterminding the whole situation. According to Blair, they broke up in late 2021, and when she started seeing someone new in January, Oz allegedly invaded her computer, read her messages, and created chaos. Blair says Oz told her employees that she cheated and predicted the downfall of their channel. She accuses Oz of plotting this with someone from the Discord server, calling it psychotic. Leaked screenshots from Blaze's private Discord server, shared by a user named FPS Diesel, illustrate Blair's tendency to twist the truth to satisfy her ego, even if it means lying and manipulating others. This isn't the first time Blair used her previous boyfriend as a pawn, and it seems like Oz might not be the only one who suffered such a fate. As Oz talks about his past with Blair, we see a bad pattern. Blair's behavior goes beyond relationships, as shown in leaked messages from her Discord server. Another person, Azothan, had a similar bad experience with her. On June 6, 2023, a YouTuber named Swoop unveiled a documentary shedding light on Blair's past relationship with Azothan. Although unnoticed until recently, it foreshadowed patterns of abuse and manipulation. In the 2.5-year relationship, Blair, initially pleasant, soon revealed her true colors. She coerced Azothan, demanding exclusive time for Dark Souls 3, punishing him for socializing, and even emotionally abusing him. Azothan's hopes for a collaborative video with Blair, promised to boost his YouTube reach, were dashed when Blair dismissed the idea. She accused him of acting like a fan and, when confronted, resorted to name-calling and bitter behavior. Their relationship ended, partly due to Blair's obsession with destroying competitors. Between April 19th and April 23, 2019, 2 videos were published, later deleted, addressing Blair's campaign to damage the reputation of a competitor named Miserybox. Shockingly, Blair exploited the controversy to boost her YouTube metrics. It's crucial to condemn acts of bullying, dishonesty, manipulation, and threats. When confronted, Blair deflected blame, showcasing her descent into obsession and her willingness to throw others under the bus. Notably, Blair used audio assets from Miserybox without credit, resorting to threats. Blair's vindictiveness knew no bounds. She would exploit past traumas and unleash psychological attacks, asserting superiority over Azothan. This disturbing behavior exemplifies Blair's ruthless pursuit of revenge and her willingness to harm others for personal gain. From the controversies within the Sad Milk saga to the remarkably similar accusations voiced by 2 of Blair's former boyfriends, it appears that she is indifferent to the harm caused or the falsehoods she spreads, as long as there's personal gain involved. Blair seems to have a pattern of manipulating and discarding friends or colleagues once they've served their purpose. This Machiavellian approach once propelled her to dominance in the MLM niche, resulting in millions in ad revenue. However, every rise has its fall, and currently, Blair's empire is in freefall. In the aftermath of the mounting allegations against Illuminaughtii, even her last ally, the leftist mafia, distanced themselves from her during their latest podcast. The leftist mafia expressed a need for accountability, insisting on an apology, and highlighting Blair's lack of action toward restorative justice. On July 26, 2023, anti-MLM creator Cruel World, Happy Mind shared her own unsettling encounters with Blair in a video titled The Fall of Illuminaughtii, YouTube's Biggest Bully. Expressing regret for ever being associated with Blair, she recalled being dragged into a slanderous campaign during a stressful pregnancy. Blair, fully aware of the situation, attacked her at every chance, even over minor similarities in video topics. The experience was not just an assault on her career, but a source of immense stress during a critical time. The mounting evidence and testimonies from those who knew Blair intimately paint a consistent picture of her actions. Happy Mind wasn't the sole anti-MLM creator, revealing allegations of Blair's misconduct and content theft. We had multiple group chats comprising creators and individuals deeply involved in MLM research. In one such chat, which included moderators from a Facebook group named Boozwo, a startling revelation emerged. Blair, alias Illuminaughtii, had attempted to join the group. The denial was swift, motivated by the shared sentiment that after what she did to Madison, possibly referring to a past incident, they wanted nothing to do with Blair. These allegations continued to pile up. In a subsequent incident, Blair copied information from Savannah's olive tree video. During this period of mounting accusations, Blair's channel suffered a significant loss of subscribers, shedding 330,000 followers. Video engagement dwindled, with comments referencing her downfall seemingly deleted. Ironically, Blair's once rival Click now stands poised to surpass her in various metrics, including average viewership, subscriber count, and channel engagement. Twitter users took it upon themselves to inform Blair's sponsors, with some claiming success in persuading sponsors like Mint Mobile and ExpressVPN to sever ties with her. The financial impact on Blair was palpable, evident in the dwindling number of sponsors featured in her recent uploads. Previously, almost every video boasted a sponsorship, but now only select ones do, with others featuring Blair promoting her Patreon subscription. Speaking of Patreon, Blair's paid subscribers have steadily declined since the controversy erupted in April. Once driven by an insatiable pursuit of money, Blair now finds herself losing it at an alarming rate. Her viewership, sponsorships, and Patreon support have all plummeted. The empire she built through exploiting her friends and fellow creators, coupled with harsh censorship, has crumbled. Her abuse of power, lack of remorse, and inflated ego sparked conflicts with Legal Eagle and emboldened past victims to speak out, starting with Click, then Wonderstruck, and extending to creators like Oz Media, Cruel World, Happy Mind, and Savannah Marie. A collective voice emerged. Blair's impulsive actions, symbolized by a single tweet, lifted the veil on a dark past. Her misuse of power, once the blueprint for YouTube's success, became the catalyst for her downfall. The channel she meticulously cultivated for years now exists as a mere shadow of its former self. The looming threat of Oz's feature-length documentary hovers, potentially delivering the final blow to Blair's deteriorating online empire.